Going to stream some gameplay footage from baseball games. We've got 8 of them on here. So we're going to do part 1. We may do part 2 right after we do part 1. That way both videos are not really long, and we'll see what we're going to do. But we're going to go over just regular baseball, then Baseball Simulator, looks like 1000, Baseball Stars, and Baseball Stars 2. So we'll start off with regular baseball. This is one of the black box games that Nintendo came out with. A lot of black box games whenever they first came out. It's got some of the same music as some of the other ones when you started it. There is a 1-player and 2-player option. It automatically picks a team for you to face. All they have is A, C, D, P, R, Y. We'll take that as Atlanta, Cincinnati, Detroit. I'm not sure if P would be Pittsburgh or Philadelphia. Maybe R's, maybe either the Reds or the Red Sox. And Y would probably be the Yankees. The teams are kind of colored on here, so you can kind of guess what they are. I picked A. It's just your basic baseball game. You move around in the batter's box to swing at a pitch. If you hit the A button, you swing all the way around. If you barely tap the A button, you swing just enough. Takes a little while to play the game because some of the game is technically slower. Show you guys how to field after I get done batting. I think you have to hit down and B to go to the next base, and then back and A will move you back to the base. So, but it's one of those, there's going to be double play right there. It's good for when it came out, which was 1984. I'm a big fanatic of RBI baseball, though, so I'm more apt to play RBI baseball than any of these other ones. Now, see, now you'll pitch. Pitching's a little bit different. You hit the A button and your guy will stand up, and then you hit the A button to throw it, and you kind of move it to do stuff. You kind of have a little bit of control over your characters. Not total control. You have to kind of figure out how you're going to do that on that. But like I said, it's your typical baseball game. Does take a little longer because it is very slow on certain aspects of it, and to play a game it would take a while. If you wanted to beat all the teams, it wouldn't be too bad because you do better. You'll see what a home run looks like, and that's another thing that takes a long time is when you hit a home run. They have to run around the bases, and you have to wait until they run in, and not a whole lot of fanfare or anything. So, but we'll go to the next game. That's baseball. It's good for what it is back in 1984, 1985. It's good, but there are better games that are way better than that, baseball wise. But it's not bad. And if you want, if you want to just play it and kill some time, that's okay. Now we got baseball. Baseball Stars 1000. I think there's exhibition, season, edit, new league, and watch. We'll do an exhibition. 1 player. It's 1 player and 2 player. This time they have teams. They have an Atlantic League, a Northern League, and an Ultra League. I think the Ultra Leagues are just 5 teams that are just home runs, power hitters, whatever. The Atlantic League has Boston, Detroit, Toronto, Oakland, Minnesota, Kansas City, and then the Northern League has New York, Pitt, Montreal, Los Angeles, Cincinnati, and San Diego. I'm guessing that's what they are. So we'll go in the Northern League. I didn't want to pick New York. How do I back from that since I don't want to pick them? It's going to have me keep them anyway. And you play in a dome, town, space, grass, harbor, or brown. For just the sake of this, we're just going to do space because it's a little bit different. And for some reason, it's got me as New York. And you pick your pitcher, whoever you want, and your batting order. You got some other games labeled up there as Flying Dragon and Kung Fu. This one, just like most of the other ones, you move left and right. You swing with A. You run and things with B. As you can tell, though, this one's a little bit more colorful, a little bit more closer to some of the other baseball games that most of us have played at one point or another. Looks a little like RBI baseball, not 100% like it, but a little bit. If I could actually hit that ball a little bit better, I would do pretty good. I keep knocking it foul. As you can see, there's no stands back there whenever you hit it because it's space, but if you play on any of the other ones, there's room. So, again, I'd much rather play RBI baseball than this. RBI baseball for me sets the standard. It's better in most aspects of it. But before we had RBI baseball, a lot of these came out, and some of them tried to make the gameplay a little bit different or a little bit better. And I applaud the game developers for trying to do these things and trying to make good games, but you can only do so much with the technology. And again, I'm knocking the ball foul like crazy. I'm trying to hit it forward, but there it goes. Okay. So then I'm going to be on. I'm not real familiar with this. I think you press A to throw it. You do, and then you control it as it goes down through there. Can't go get that one. It's too far out there. Yeah, the controls kind of like some of the other games. You just control certain people, and you try to get the ball. I did not mean to give that to him that way. I'm going to try to catch it. And I missed it. Guess he checked on that one. It's a bad thing you gotta worry about on some of these being the players. Let them hit a home run, see what that looks like. Home run there. I guess on different stages it does different things. That's what the space one does. I guess they all do different stuff. So moving on now. Baseball Stars. This is another one that's kind of iffy. We might just run through all the baseball games because it might not take that long. There might not be a two-parter. This may be a one-parter. League play, view team, in play, make team versus do league. You can make up to however many teams. Well, about 6 teams in one game. The standard is going to be 2 teams, 3 games though, and you'll pick. Not sure what all these are. Let's take the little ninja dude against the sword thing. Black Sox against the Warriors. I guess continue play. I guess the more teams you have in there, the better off you are. And you don't get to set up too much here. Okay, I've done something. I've screwed something up. That should have started the game. Maybe league is only 2 players. But that would be kind of stupid. Let's try it again. The Ninja Black Sox versus Brave Warriors. Okay, that time it went. This game very, very weird. My batter looks like a hunchback. This looks like a female. So this is probably like co-ed baseball. Man, those characters are hard to look at. It plays just like most of the other baseball games, except for those players just look so weird. I don't really know how to... Okay, we're pitching. Okay. What they tried to make it look kind of realistic, but the way that these people move and stuff, I mean, it's not hard to move them, but man, this game's hard to look at. Man, this is really rough. You've got very low control over the ball as well. Where am I? See, that's another bad thing. You can't see where your characters are. It's kind of bad. I don't like this. I mean, it's not bad, but... Okay, A makes you dive. It's not bad, but just how it looks is just kind of rough. The control's not horrible, but it's not really that great either. Yeah. I think that would take some getting used to. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So we're going to try Baseball Stars 2. This is going to be probably about the same thing as that last one. I doubt they changed too much on it. Yay. Error. That don't sound good. TMTTLS. CF, OK, TC, MP, NJ, DD, BA, SS, and he. Oh gosh, I don't know what to pick. Let's just pick these two teams. Denver Dragons against Toronto Captains. You get to see your lineups. Romstar Stadium, City Stadium, Dome Stadium, Country Stadium. Let's go to the city one. Yeah, not much different than the first one. Looks about like the first one. Wow. That ball kind of went through that bat. Yeah, this one's kind of bad too. Yeah. And they really need to define the teams. I'll go until I get on the pitching, and then I'll this game, the other one, I think, in my honest opinion, was probably better. This one is really, really difficult to control, and at least the other one was playable and controllable. This one's kind of laggy in a way, so I don't really like it all that well. I like the other one better. At least the other one played, but these two I really don't like. I just really don't like how the gameplay is on them. You play defense, you pitch and stuff pretty much the same way. I about hit him with that ball. See, I don't know where my fielder's at. I can't see. Wow. Yeah, I couldn't see where the fielder was. Most games they show you where the ball is going or where the fielder's at. I had no idea where my right fielder was right there. Or if I had a right fielder. I may not have even had one. In other words, stick to video games of baseball that have the MLB's approval. Don't play these. These are garbage. We'll just go ahead and do the other ones. Now, there's 4 of these bases loaded. There's bases loaded Bases Loaded 3, Bases Loaded 4, and Bases Loaded 2 second season. We'll try to play them in order. I think it's Bases Loaded 2 second season, then Bases Loaded 3 and 4. These games aren't much different. Oh, we didn't want that. So this one's got a pennant, so that it's got a pennant mode, and I guess if you have a password, I guess you can put it in there. Let's try something real quick. Okay. You go in and you select your team, and I accidentally selected Philadelphia. So, yeah. So we're gonna, yeah. I accidentally selected Philadelphia. Now, this game's a little bit different. I don't know if I'm pitching or if I think I'm pitching. This game is very, very difficult to control, in my honest opinion. I'm pitching. Doesn't look like I'm pitching, but I'm pitching. And I hit the batter. Yeah, I hit the batter. This kind of sucks. And it shows who's at bat next, and instead of just lining them up, they do that. Yeah, you swing to that outside pitch. That it feels like I have no control over where the ball is going. Now he hits that one, and then it goes out to this. Control's okay that way, but oh yeah, that slides around. I don't like the interface where you pitch. And I'll show you guys another thing. I'll show you, like, when you try to hit the ball. I think I can get it to where I can hit the ball. When you hit the ball, it's not much better. Yeah, I see that's going to be a 2-player. So you have to do pennant mode. Because if you do versus mode, it's going to be 1 versus 2 player. 1 player versus 2 player. So let's... Okay, you got PKBNMDJHULTO. Omaha, okay. Utah? Well, I'll show you guys how to bat on the other one. But as you can see, it's really weird because of how the batting is on this game. So let's go to second season, or to Bases Loaded 2 second season. The batting's not much fun either. It's got start and continue. We'll start. Pick Eastern, MBJPMD. Okay, let's pick D against. Okay, I couldn't move it. Play ball, I guess. Ain't that funny? They got names of presidents. I picked DC, obviously. Yeah, this is how you... This is me batting this time. But you see how the interface is pretty much the same, and I can't move in the batter's box. All I can do is swing the bat. I mean, it does give you a little bit of an insight on maybe where the ball is going if you watch the catcher's mitt a little bit, but it doesn't really help too much. See if I can't hit one. Yeah, hit it. Now, see, the main complaint I have on the fielding on this one is when you hit the ball, it goes from a side view. You see how this is? I don't like any of these games, by the way. These right here, I don't like any of them. Now I'm on second. I mean, they kind of fixed the batting a little bit off of the other game. Okay, for some reason I was out right there. So that you can at least see the bat. But The stuff on it's still not good. Like the control and everything is still not that great. Ding! It makes that sound. Sounds awful. It looks like it slides around like those other ones do. Like I said, though, there wasn't much for us to pick from back in the day, game-wise. See, now this goes this way. I can't... Okay, I'm over here somewhere. Okay. Again, I can't see my baseball player. I don't know if it's like that on RBI Baseball, but I can't. What the heck? I guess he was trying to steal second. I don't know what happened. Yeah, the control's still slippery as can be. But I guess you'll have that. A little bit more control over the pitches. Not much. Should just throw it to first. I don't like how it does that, how it automatically throws, like if somebody's going to try to run to the next base. I don't like how it does that. Oh my. That's going. Again, if I can't see the player, I can't figure out where the ball is. And they got to run. Okay, enough of that. We're going to go to bases loaded 3. There's not much difference in between the bases loaded games except for just different seasons. That, like I said, they don't have actual teams. This one has 1 player, 2 player watch and edit. You can even choose if you want to have music or not. Play the perfect game. Get a perfect rating. Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think so. It's not enough just to beat the other team. Your play is rated in 13 categories. Every time you make an error, strikeout, or make one of several other bonehead plays, points will be deducted from your overall rating. Your ultimate goal is to beat a level 5 team and receive a perfect rating of 100. Can you play the perfect game? No, I can't. BNPACIDCDECHLHSDA. You can make you can make assumptions as to who these teams are, but I don't know. We'll play this now. We'll play against the E team or whatever. Chicago, Los Angeles, or New York. Wow, a lot of great selection there. Oh, it shows your batting average. I'm batting first. This time you can actually move left and right in the batter's box, which is nice. I mean, I'm not doing a whole lot of anything right now hitting the ball. But at least I can move. Yeah, we're going to have to try to hit this ball. This ball's coming in there. Oh my gosh. You don't know how it is with... Okay. Okay, that was weird. Guys, I can't hit the ball. I mean, even when it's near the plate, I mean, yeah, I can't hit it when it's way out there or way down there. All right, so we'll go to try to pitch. And he's off. Wow, that just goes really quick. Now you're looking at the back of your players. Now this is confusing too because it's hard to tell who's on what base because you take that one as second base. So you got to kind of get a little bit more oriented with it because second base is now on the bottom of the screen, which is really odd. This game is really just not real fluid on the controls. ball is right over the plate and down low. Yeah, this is just... See, they got bases loaded. They don't even have one on that one. This is awful. Last one is bases loaded 4. I don't expect much out of this one either. Ooh, this has an option screen. Music and DH. Oh, wow, that's a lot of options. Regular season or exhibition. Let's play exhibition. One player. Now this time they actually have New York, Atlanta, Boston, Philadelphia, Chicago, Washington, D.C., Texas, Utah, Kansas City, Seattle, Los Angeles, and Hawaii. Atlanta versus New York. You can again move around the batter's box. You can actually move up and back in this one too. So you can move left and right, and you can move up and back and stuff like that. I'm going to have to quit swinging at bad pitches, but I can't see him. He's throwing them like almost 100 miles per hour. That about hit me in the head. Yeah, I hit the button to swing. Oh, the button is B. I'm not going to get a hit. I don't believe. No. Good gosh, on mercy. Let's see how the pitching goes. Again, it's that back view again. The pitching does about like it did last time. Wow, that's really hard to know to throw that ball pressing down instead of up, because it goes against natural. Second base should be at the top of the screen. It's at the top of the screen on every other game except for this bases loaded series. Wow, these games just... Well, I just went through all of the games that are baseball. I like original baseball. It's not horrible, and it's good for its time. These other ones came out later. And Baseball Simulator's not... It's not awful. It'd be the one I'd play second. These other ones, the Baseball Stars, especially the bases loaded, I do not like any of these bases loaded games. You may give them a try to see if you like any of them. But I don't like them all that well. I didn't care for Baseball Stars 1 or 2. If you're going to play something like that, Baseball Simulator 1000 or original baseball. If you're like me though, and this is something I do. I play RBI Baseball. I play RBI Baseball 1 or RBI Baseball 2. Those to me are better baseball games than what these are. And they may not have all the teams, but these games don't have all the teams either. And I think RBI Baseball actually has... they might actually have the players. If they don't have them on the first one, they definitely have them on the second one. But I think they actually have players' names on there because I think it's endorsed by the by Major League Baseball. So we're just going to put that we just did this all on one playthrough. Like I said, these games not too bad for what they were Baseball came out in 80. Well, it says 85. Simulator came out in 90. Stars came out in 89. Stars 2 came out in 92. Bases Loaded came out in 88. The second one was in 90. The third one was in 91. And the fourth one was in 93. Like I said, I'd play Baseball Simulator maybe. I know I would play original baseball, but Stars and Stars 2, I don't really like them all that well. I don't care for them too much, and I don't like any of the Bases Loaded. The Bases Loaded games, the reason I probably don't like them is because pitching and hitting is very difficult on those games because it's just the interface that it uses. I'm used to the top-down interface. The pitcher's at the top of the screen. The batter's at the bottom of the screen. When the ball gets hit, it switches to a fielding screen. You know where your players are. You know where you need to go. First base is on your right. Third base is on your left. Second base is at the top of the screen. So when you hit a direction to throw the ball, that's where it goes. You shouldn't have to play a game like one of the Bases Loaded to where second base is on the bottom and you have to hit down to throw the ball. That down should be home. Down should be home plate. Also, you shouldn't have to try to figure out how in the world you're going to throw the ball from the mound to the catcher. That doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. That's totally insane how that is. Like I said, I'm sure there are people that like them. I do not like those ones. I cannot stand them, and I don't really care for the Baseball Stars ones. It's like you know, a couple of these companies like SNK, Jellico made some of these. Stay with what you know. Jellico, stay with beat 'em ups that are not really all that good. SNK, stay with the action adventure games that you're decent at. Stay with those things. Stay with what you know. Don't try to do something any different. I mean, or if you're gonna try to do it, just do it one time. Just try it one time and that's it. So, like I said, I like the original baseball and Baseball Simulator 1000. After that, but I would rather just play RBI Baseball than any of them. So, RBI Baseball 1 or 2 than any of those. So, that's my opinion on it, and that's where we're going to leave it at. So, we may do another stream later on tonight. May do some more Final Fantasy 2. We'll see how that goes. And we'll see if we're going to do anything for the rest of the week as well. So, until next time, we will see you later.